If you're in need for a quick explanation about the difference between gross and net income, you're in the right place. Before we begin, I'm Scarlett, and I make videos about my journey to financial freedom, and I share all the tips that I've learned throughout this journey and share them with you. Be sure to check out the full article on my blog that goes along with this video to get all the information in more detail. Let's begin with gross income. Gross income is the salary that you have before any money is withdrawn or taken due to deductions or taxes. The way I've always remembered this is to imagine that you are a fisherman on the ocean and all the fish inside the ocean is your money. So if you imagine that all the fish inside the ocean is the money that you have earned, when you go fishing, you can cast a net out, and the money that you are able to reel back in is the money that you get to keep, or the fish you get to keep, whereas there's still plenty more money or fish that stays in the ocean. As in, you can't ever keep all the money that you earn. But as we'll discuss next, your net income is the amount of money that you're able to then take out or cast out of that ocean of money. Now, here are 2 quick tips regarding your gross income. First, be careful to not get too excited about the number that you see. So I always like to give the example of job searching. You'll see a gross salary number advertised, whether it be $45,000, $50,000, or $100,000. However, unfortunately, we have to realize that that money is not what we end up getting to keep. A significant amount of money gets taken out of that paycheck. So if you understand and you look at an advertisement for $50,000, you're not going to be taking home $50,000. And then this money also changes based off of how you want to allocate the money that you do take home. So this could include different investment accounts that you have, whether it be your HSA or your Roth IRA. And then my second tip is to really be careful not to budget with your gross income. Sure, it's easy to say that your gross income is the money that you earn before deductions. And so it's easy to say that that's how much you earn. Technically, you do. However, remember, gross income is considered not your take-home pay. So your budgets should not be based off of your gross income, because that much is not how much you're going to be pocketing. So I always say gross is bad. Next, let's discuss net income. Your net income is the amount of money that you are able to receive after deductions and after taxes are taken out. So going back to the analogy that I mentioned earlier, if you're a fisherman out on the ocean and all the money that you potentially could be earning, whether it be that $75,000 salary, it's all that fish in the ocean, and you're going over and you cast your net out. The money that you take out is the net income, because there's no way that you can cast out and receive all that fish that's in the ocean. You're only going to be taking out a portion of it. So with that said, here are 3 tips in regard to your net income. First, create your budget based off of your net income. A zero-based budget is a good budget example where you can take all the money that you are taking home, so that net income, you can use to allocate every penny that you receive and that you are taking home. No matter what budget you do end up deciding to use, just remember to use your net income for the most accurate representation of your money. Second, do realize that the money that you do take home, so that overall net income number, isn't necessarily all the money that you're going to be allowed to spend. So when you look at your paycheck, you can see all these different deductions from your taxes. But even after all of those and you receive your net income amount, you still have other things to put that money toward, whether it be different sinking funds or those investments accounts as mentioned earlier, like your Roth IRA, or even simply just for tithing. Lastly, it's really important that you take the time to understand your paycheck. Every day, our lives are getting way more automated, and so most of us do receive our paychecks digitally through email or through an online service. However, to really understand where that money is going with all those taxes or even different accounts that your money allocates to, it's important to take the time to look at those pay stubs and just understand really how much money is taken out of that gross income and realizing how much you're actually taking home. So in quick summary, your gross income is the amount of money that you earn. However, it's the amount of money you earn before any deductions or taxes are taken out. And then your net income is the amount of money that is considered your take-home pay. Be sure to go watch the other videos in my Budgeting for Beginners series to learn more about how money works. Thanks for watching.